everybody, today I'm going to be doing a November wrap-up video. I read quite a few books in the month of November, which I'm quite proud of because, yeah, it's been a very busy month for me. First of all, I had to apply to all my colleges. Well, I didn't have to apply to all of them in the month of November, but I just wanted to. So that's what I did this month. I just applied to 9 of my 10 colleges, which I'm really proud of, and now I just have one more college left to apply to. I'm gonna get to that this week though, so technically I'm done. So that means more videos for you guys. Yay! And I had quite a good momentum going at the beginning of this month with reading. I had a very good end of October with reading books, and it went into November, but at the end of November, I just was slumping it. You know, when you have a really good momentum going with reading books, then all of a sudden, you read a book and you get a book hangover. Now that book hangover leads into a reading slump. That reading slump leads into Netflix. And the Netflix goes crazy because you end up watching 6 seasons of Grey's Anatomy in a row. Like, how does that even happen? Well, it happened to me, so, yeah, that's happened. I feel like I have too much time on my hands now. It's okay, I'll just film more videos for you guys. But here are all the books I read in the month of November. So the first book I read this month was A Cold Legacy by Megan Shepherd. This is the 3rd book in the Madman's Daughter trilogy, and it was so good. It's an arc, so it is not out yet. It's coming out on January 15th, so stay tuned for this on the bookshelves because it's amazing. And the first book is The Madman's Daughter. It's fantastic. It's based off of Dr. Moreau's island. I forget the actual classic's name. I'm blanking right now, but it's amazing. And then this book is based off of Frankenstein. So I definitely recommend if you want to pick it up, and it's kind of like a dark read, so it has like this like veil of darkness over it, and it was the perfect read to read over Halloween, so I'm really happy I picked up this series over Halloween time because it definitely got me in the Halloween spirit, but I also do recommend it to anybody any time of the year if you like kind of like a darker read. And the 3rd book takes place in Scotland. That may or may not have been the reason why I picked up this series. Okay, it was the reason I picked up this series, and I'm very happy I did because it was fantastic. The 2nd book I read this month was Diamonds in the Rough by Michelle Maddow. Loved this book. I really like this series. I really enjoy it. It's one of those books that you pick up and you just thoroughly enjoy it, and it was amazing. This is 2nd books in the Secret Diamond Sisters series, and I was not disappointed whatsoever by this book. The first book, The Secret Diamond Sisters, is about sisters who live in Las Vegas, and I really want to go to Las Vegas because of this book, so thank you Michelle Maddow for making me want to spend my money and buy a plane ticket to Las Vegas, even though I can't really do anything in Las Vegas because I'm still underage. But this book is about 3 sisters, and they find out that their father is a billionaire. That's really all you need to know about this book. Just read it. It's fantastic, and I love it so much. And I actually really want to do a book and face with it. So, book and face, if you do not know what it is, you technically put a book that has a face on the cover, and you put it up to your face, and finish the face. Get it? Hashtag book and face. Okay, I'm done. I'm so tired today, guys. I am still sick, and I'm filming videos. I love it. And one of the and also, I totally forgot to mention this, one of the sisters in the story, Savannah, she's a YouTube star. Yes! High five. High five to you. The next book I read this month was Catch Me When I Fall by Vicky Lee, and I didn't really enjoy this book, honestly. I have a review on it, so I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but I didn't really like this book, so yeah. Next, I read Beyond the Highland Mist by Karen Marie Moning. This was my guilty pleasure, technically, this month. It has a smutty Scottish romance novel, and I enjoyed it for the most part. The first half was really good. I really liked the chase in this novel between the 2 main characters, and that's always like a high point in one of these books, and then once they came together and had a relationship, like a really good one, it kind of just lacked at the end, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as I did at the beginning of it. But it's an interesting book. I liked it. It's not the best book I've ever read, but it was just what I needed at the time. And it's not that big, it's really easy, but I honestly do not like reading these mass market paperback books. They're just so small, and I find it difficult to read them, but it's okay because I got it as an ebook as well because it was like $3. So I enjoyed this book. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the cover very much. Next, I read Prisoner 9 of 5 by Anne Blankman, and I loved this book. Fantastic historical novel. Very accurate in the historical sense, but there was like fictional things put into it, but fantastic. And once you're done reading this book, if you've read it, read the author notes at the end because it shows you like what the actual historical events went through and like what they were about. So amazing. This book was fantastic. It's about this girl and she meets a Jewish reporter, and she is the kind of niece of Hitler. She's not actually blood related to Hitler, but it's kind of like, you know, you have that family friend and you call him uncle even though he's not your real uncle. So that's how Hitler was to her. And then Gretchen, she befriends a Jewish reporter who says that he knows something about her father's death that isn't right. And it's fantastic. It's a great mystery, a great romance, which really takes a back seat, but is still very prominent. And just a beautiful novel altogether. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the characters, the plot line, the suspense, the mystery, the romance. It was all such a great complete package, and I'm very excited for the next novel. Even though this one ended very nicely, I still want to read the next one because it seems very good, so I'm excited. And the last book I read this month, which I ended yesterday, is This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. And once again, I was not disappointed whatsoever because this book was amazing, just as the last one was, which is These Broken Stars. And I actually filmed a skit where I reenacted the first scene in this novel, actually the first chapter in this novel, with one of my guy friends. And I think it was pretty good, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it, and it'll be up on my channel on December 17th. It is for the blog tour for this book, which I'm really excited to be doing. And see the shirt that the guy's wearing in it? I actually got that shirt. I actually have it over here. See, this is the shirt that the male cover model wore on the cover, the exact shirt, I believe. And so that's really cool. So I had my guy friend wear the shirt in the skit that we did, so it's really cool, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned for that on December 17th. But anyways, this book was fantastic. You're not going to be disappointed if you love These Broken Stars, because this was so good too. I'm such a sci-fi geek. I love these sci-fi novels. I love like these star-crossed lovers, and it was just really good. It was just really good. So these are all the books I read this month. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. That's actually really good. That's like almost a book and a half a week. Oh, high five, Sasha. Ow. Ooh, I just banged my rings together and it created like ouchiness. Okay, I'm getting off track. So in the comments below, I want to know what books you've read this month, and if you recommend any of them to me to read. I'm always open for suggestions, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!